He's just a boy with a... Oh, there she comes. She was at the bathroom.
He's a boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey!
Whoa, we got some thumbs up there. I think that means that we
Diddy,
are live.
Diddy. Howdy, folks.
Welcome to Low Expectations. It's been a really long time since we did a show live. I feel like it's been forever.
It has, but we missed you guys. So we decided to, MacGyver something together and make it work, right?
We made Nate bring 300 pounds of gear into the woods to this lake so he could record us.
And we wouldn't let him. He had to walk it in like a Sherpa.
And we're not sure what's going to happen here. There's people all around. There's going to be people walking by. Probably.
Yeah, we have zero control over our environment. We're in nature, right?
This is going to be very interesting. It could get real loud. I don't know. We don't know.
So welcome to tonight's episode of Low Expectations, where the beer is gonna be good.
Oh, it is. I'm super excited.
Really good, and we are on vacation, so we'll be even worse than normal.
Yeah. And you're feeling a little off
today. I'm putting zero effort in tonight. I'm just gonna man up and admit that
I convinced
right
him. I was like, "Come on, man, we gotta do this. We gotta go live here."
He drugged me kicking and screaming into this episode.
So you can see behind us. That's my lake.
That's his lake.
It's my own lake. I own the whole thing.
He does.
Yeah.
It's called Lake. I got a sack. No?
Okay.
Maybe it rhymes with
you
that.
You can see my boat back there.
Oh, what? You got
the first boat, the black one, the pontoon boat. That's
it was
mine.
awesome. Tom took us out for a little boat ride today around the lake. It was really
nice.
Cool.
Oh, look, the camera's panning.
Pan left.
We are fancy.
Yeah, well, he had to use that robot that he carried in here, right?
Gotta use it for something, man. Johnny Six.
What is the name of your boat, Tom?
Cracking Cold Ones.
Cracking Cold Ones. And you told me a funny story out on the boat about a little mix-up that takes place every once in a while.
Everybody thinks it's spelled Kraken, Kraken, and then Cold Ones to go along with Kraken. It's Koldones. And so many people are like, "Is your last name Coldones? Is that your last name? Are you Coldones?"
Yeah, we were riding around on the boat, and everybody's like, "Hey, it's Mr. Coldoni." I was like,
"Nope, the boat is called Kraken."
Hey, speaking of cracking cold ones,
we should crack.
Do we have a first beer tonight?
There we go. So the first beer, no pork ham. We're roughing it with only 300 pounds of gear tonight.
Yeah,
This is Tonewood Brewing. It was brought to me by a friend from Jersey, Joe. It's just called Freshies. It's a pale ale. It is delicious. So let's pop this guy open. Oh, look at that. Go ahead, pour yourself some.
And Jersey Joe,
so good.
I'd like to say thank you. And my apologies for those of you tuning in for the very first time. We have done you a great disservice.
No, we haven't.
I am B, this is Tom, and we do a little beer show that we talk about beers and other stuff.
We call it Low Expectations, where the beer is good.
And we're normally not.
And we're not. Yeah, there you go. So we made it to the tagline. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I see you've got your beautiful stainless Calavera there.
Yeah, my camp mug.
It's a good camp mug. I just started to get into these sill pints. You can squeeze them. They bounce. They're fantastic.
It's squishy.
And they insulate a little bit. So I like this one. Tell me what you think.
I like the nose on it. Full disclosure, I like Tonewood. Fuego's one of my faves. But yeah, Freshies. It's a nice freshy IPA, kind of citrusy. Got a little, like a lemony, citrusy vibe
I get a lot of pine through there too. Like it's a classic, really crisp, nice ale. I really like it.
It's delicious. It's perfect for a day like today. I don't know what's coming up through on camera, but it's kind of overcast today. But it's really, really nice. It's like
beautiful.
It's warm out. There's a breeze that kicks through every once in a while. We're lakeside with Mr. Coldoni. I'm having a good time. Now I'm having a good time. But, Senior Coldoni, I do have a bone to pick with you.
Go ahead.
All right. So, if you are on the Facebook page, what's the name of the Facebook page again?
Our Facebook page?
Yeah.
Low Expectations.
Thanks. That's right. Low Expectations. If you've been following along on our adventures this weekend, you'll notice that we got up rather early. We hopped into the car, and our buddy Jack drove us 45 minutes north. We crossed over into the New York border.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks, Jackie. And we invaded New York, and we hit a little brewery called Equilibrium. Now, Equilibrium, the land of milk and honey, the land of this amazing share that leaks into triple digits. There is smoked meat falling out of the trees and leprechauns with pockets lined with gold. Well, I felt like I was in some kind of ghost town in Nevada when we showed up today. No share other than us. No smoked meat. No leprechauns, no unicorns, nothing falling from the trees. Nate did notice some white stuff on the rocks behind us. We're still not sure what that was. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the beer was good, don't get me wrong. Went in, had some really good beer. In fact, we had the slow pour Pilsner, which was a favorite. It was fabulous.
It was beautiful.
But, you know,
super silky.
Overall, the vibe.
And I've been through this before, sir. It is not what it used to be. And we warned you, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not, and it's hit or miss. Today was a miss. Although we got there, we were the only 4 people there.
Yes.
Prepared for a share, brought some cans. So we sat down and cracked a couple cans before they opened up. We were there hour and a half early or so.
Yeah, really early.
While we were there, a man and a woman came and kind of sat further away. And I heard him say something to one of the workers who works at Equilibrium, like, this is my first time, something like that. So as we were cracking them, we called them over. Hey, you guys want to come over? You want to share some of these beers we have? You're welcome to try them. They were super nice. A brother and sister who don't get to see each other that often.
Scott
and Lisa, I think. They were super nice.
Yeah, Scott. So Scott and Lisa hooked us up with some really good beers too.
She was from Texas. She was spending the day with them, and they had done, unbeknownst to us, what they came over and we gave them a couple beers. We shared some IPAs, some stouts, and gave them a few beers because we tend to have a couple imprints with us at most times. So we gave them a couple imprints, and we're just take them home with you. Jack gave them an Aslan stout, stuff they had never had before. And they were like, oh, well, thank you so much, guys. This is so nice. And they left and they went to their car. They come back and they brought 5?
Yep.
5 cans of Fidens because, unbeknownst to us, they had been up at midnight and went up to Fidens and did the Fidens run. And then on their way back down from picking up all their Fidens, they came to hit Equilibrium and pick up their Almond Pop, which was the release today. So it was really cool. We were just being nice, having fun. Weren't looking for anything in return, and we met some really cool people. We got some Fidens out of it to try. That's the way it works. And I think that's one of the miracles of the beer community. I just absolutely love when stuff like that happens.
It was cool because it was the first time he had ordered EQ online and he was worried about that, and you kind of walked him through that. So, it's just, I felt their tension level ratchet way down as soon as they started talking to us.
Yeah, they were just like, and they were super nice. It was fun.
It was good.
Yeah. So
like this beer.
I do like that beer. That's a really nice beer.
Good beer.
But I am really excited for this next beer.
All right, well, let's crack it open and give it a shot.
And one of the very first, not one of the first disappointments for B was, I had tasted this beer last week, and it blew my mind. I think it's one of the top 3 that Equilibrium has ever made, hands down. So I went online and I ordered a few more 4-packs to make sure that it would be there for me and that they didn't sell out before we got there.
And he was talking about this on the way up.
And we got there, we went right in to pick up our bottles and our cans, and they were sold out of it. So I had talked it up, and they didn't get any. So it is...
But I'm going to get to taste it right now.
It is fantastic. This is Equilibrium's first double fractal. Their fractals have always been single IPAs. This is their first double fractal, and it's called Double Fractal Pentaflake. Double IPA, and 8.5%. And I'll tell you what, they don't give you the information on what hops are in it. They usually do. They don't tell you anything. This thing is amazing. It is a delicious melon bomb, just fantastic. So I'm going to open it. B's going to pour it first. He's going to get a big glass of it because it's delicious. Whoa. There you go, sir.
I think they were up all night shaving those pentas to get all the flakes in here.
It is full of pentaflakes. The color is like a super, really golden color. Just really great beer.
Yeah, sorry you guys can't see it, but trust him. He's telling the truth.
A little bit of color there, but...
Oh, it smells delicious.
It is a huge winner in my book. It was described to me... it's got that EQ juice flavor.
Yeah, it does.
But it's also kind of toned down a different way.
It's just delicious.
Yeah, it's just an absolutely incredible beer. One of the best I've had all year. I really, really like this beer.
And it drinks, this is going to sound weird, but it drinks like an IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Not a double IPA. There's no booze, not even a hint of booze in it. It's just really delicious.
Lots of, I'm not sure I'm placing it right. Is it melon? Like a lot of like a ripe melon in there? Man, I love this beer. So I'm glad you got a chance to have some. And I also have 2 4-packs, so I can definitely share some with you.
It's delicious.
I'll share a little.
Good job, EQ, on the beer. Thank you for that. And then we went to Holy Dogs, and we got some really good hot dogs, some really great food.
Explain to the people, the uninitiated, describe Holy Dog to the people who don't know what Holy Dog is.
My best analogy would be similar to the Soup Nazi on Seinfeld.
It's not bad.
But he's a little bit more frenetic. Soup Nazi was kind of angry. He's not angry. He was like, if you saw the movie Chef with
you've talked about this before.
Yeah. What's his name? Leguizamo. John Leguizamo's character in Chef was a very frenetic sous chef who was dancing all around. If you took him and the Soup Nazi and married them, that's kind of like who this guy was.
And the Soup Nazi, the place was very clean.
Yes.
And this is, I'm not saying it's a dirty place.
Nope.
But it's covered in smoke and grease.
Yeah, my man's got the grill blazing.
Oh, it's one single guy, and there's a counter between you and him, and I'm pretty certain that the fume hood hasn't worked in years.
Oh.
I mean, it just blows all over you. You're in there. Once you leave, you have to. We were going out to take breaths and come back in because it was so smoky in there. But the food,
fabulous,
unreal. The best hot dogs, kielbasa,
sausages, sliders, everything.
Oh, Saturday's secret menu item, sliders. Don't tell anybody. He told us don't share that with your friends. But if you go in there on a Saturday and ask for sliders,
these guys are our friends. It's fine.
Like Jack went in there the first time. He was like, "Hey, can I have sliders without jalapenos?" And he turns around and he's like, "There's no jalapenos on this."
Slap.
Not everything green is a jalapeno, gringo. And then he puts jalapenos on it. And we leave and there's jalapenos on it. He will make things the way he wants to make them, and you're going to love them.
And
They're
he'll
really
lie right to your face, and you'll like it.
He will, and you'll like it, and you'll pay for it and say thank you. But it's fantastic. When you're anywhere near Middletown, New York, go to Holy Dog. It's a hole in the wall. It's a holy mess, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, you'll directly eat it and then hop on and send us a comment saying thank you.
Yes, changed my life. Best thing ever.
So beer was great.
Yep.
Holy Dogs was great. Yesterday, Jack and I went to Tin Barn and Lake Wallenpaupack Brewery. Both of those were fantastic. We had a blast. We had a great time.
Tin Barn's just wonderful.
Tin Barn is amazing venue. Fantastic.
What are your feelings? I love Tin Barn. I love their indoor space.
Yep.
I love how they decorated and how they built that place
Yep.
out. I love the outdoor space.
Yep.
You love it all too?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
You're on board?
Enormous, giant space. I think when we went outside, I did a quick count. There was easily seating for like 200, 250 people outside. And they had a little stage you could throw a band on.
Yep.
It was amazing. It was fantastic.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I would love to go to Tin Barn again.
And the beers are good. And they've been getting better. They're improving. They're getting better at what they have and what they're working with, and it's just going to get better and better.
You know, Tin Barn may show up on a show in the near future.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to visit Tin Barn at some point. We want to get out there and get through the outdoor space.
So just to recap, we came up to the lake. We have a visitor.
Hi, Tom. This is Tom.
We have.
We told you we have no control here.
We have. I'm sorry. What?
I was hoping something like that.
Yeah, there you go. It worked. Came up to the lake, Lake Wallenpaupack. Fabulous place, having a great time. Actually, I'm wrapping up my stay here. I'm heading out soon. He's here for a couple more days, and then, as usual, we have some shenanigans, some hijinks planned for you guys coming up very soon. So,
You gotta talk about next week.
oh, I almost forgot to talk about next
My
week.
goodness.
My
I
goodness.
forgot until you said it.
I'm so sad. This is me staring deep into your soul. I hope, I want, I aspire, I dream, I expect to see you next Saturday, 5 p.m. sharp, Imprint Brewing Company in Hatfield. We're having the dock party. It is Junior. I wish Junior was here. I'd pull him on camera real quick. He must have wandered off. But it's Junior's last stand. He's not even on the books. He's just working the party. That's it. So come say hi, hang out with us, do the bottle share, listen to some music, have some fun.
We've got some other great stuff coming up. We have just after that. I forget the exact date. I think it's the 17th. I'm going to be in New Hope with an incredible band called Bended Light. We're going to go hang out with them. You should come see them. They're great, like a dead jam band. I wouldn't call them a dead cover band.
Yeah,
they're not.
We'll put an event on the Facebook page.
We'll put the event up. We're definitely going to go. You should come support those guys. It's their first time up into Pennsylvania from Virginia.
Yeah, look, as much as we hate talking about summer easing towards its end and starting to wrap up, it's happening, and we want to see you before summer's end. So you have three choices coming up to come out and hang with us. If you
No, they're not choices. You need to come to all of them.
Yeah, look, and there's a couple of you. You know who you are. You've been lurking around the page. You comment a lot, but I'm not sure if you actually exist because I've never seen you in person.
I'm not sure if these people are like nice guys and we can actually hang out. Yeah, come hang out.
Yeah, because if you were at Round Guys, you know.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh
blast.
my gosh. Yeah.
All right, so we're about to wrap it up, but we just want to say, great weekend here at the lake. We miss you guys. Sorry things have been a little sporadic. We'll get back to our regular John soon. And
It's
we got
summer. Everybody's busy.
multiple opportunities to come hang out with us live in person next Saturday. Be there. I would say be square, but instead I'm just going to say be there.
And if we're lucky,
Yeah.
I forgot. Is it August 11th?
Are you going to do that? Right?
It's August 11th, right?
Yeah,
That's the
that's what you
date.
said.
On August 11th, watch for a live video to pop up. If things work out the way we hope, August 11th is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So if we're super lucky, just be on the lookout for August 11th.
Yeah, if
in
I
the
gave
evening.
you 1,000 ridiculous guesses generated, if I gave you 1,000 ridiculous guesses generated by a supercomputer, this would never come up.
Everyone's come up. No.
So we'll just leave that at that. But and I just want to top this off with next Saturday at Imprint. It's a kegger.
That's right. You have a full keg, right?
We're having a kegger. So come on out. Really like to see you. Thanks for tuning in as usual, ladies and gentlemen. He's Tom on B, Low Expectations. Cheers. Have a great week.
I don't.